It is declared that I am an equal human being on this earth, that I am the same, both in value and in worth. The Universal Declaration stipulates there should really be no difference. I'm here to remind you, we were lied to. Society still has a preference. Working class, brown, Muslim woman, my otherness is unending. Ridiculed, feared, the social commentary unrelenting, hashtag trending. Reduced to reductive stereotypes and media hypes, caricatures fetishized, orientalized by the Western guise. Am I equal, really and truly, is a question I internalize constantly. How many times, once you know of my name, do you choose to proclaim that we are not the same? A daily reminder I'm from somewhere over there, define in your decision this is now biological warfare. Interrogations, cross-examinations, what's your blood relation? Heritage, parentage, supremacist, racial insinuations, ancestry, genealogy, you can't be part of the British ecology. Different colour, you're a different creed. But how come red is the colour that I also bleed? The intricacies and complexities of my DNA are of no consequence to you. White equals British simply is not true. I come from a line of subjects of the British colonial project that profiteered off black and brown bodies like mine, treated like objects. So know your history. Don't chat shit to me. My ancestors broke their backs for you. Where is the apology? But still, you insist. Too many immigrants. They're taking over this country. It just gets boring because the argument is elementary. If you want to pick a fight, look to the Tory and the gentry, the 1% who steal the food that keep us all feeling hungry. Why choose to buy the notion that you have to live in fear? My existence does not mean that you will somehow disappear. Senseless acts of violence supposedly committed in my name, some will have you believe all Muslims are to blame. And then you expect me to apologise. I refuse to engage. Why should I prove my humanity when I am just as outraged? But you share the same religion, so you share responsibility. Recognise that this idea is blatant in its bigotry. Let me ask you a question just to give you some insight. When was this ever demanded of someone who was white? Milk shaken, not stirred, preferably pasteurised, crying over spilt milk when you're the one to polarise, demonise. Because milkshake thrown in faces ain't worse than being racist. Constant reminders, I'm not equal, I'm subhuman. But that's okay, because you still love your curries, your coriander, your cumin. Some garam masala and haldi, that's turmeric to you. Before it became fashionable, you didn't have a clue, so who's appropriating who? You see, I'm not even equal in the so-called sisterhood. Mainstream feminism's failure to rally behind us like sisters should. Delegitimizing my lived experience as promoting a culture of victimhood. Well, I'm just saying that you don't, when you know you really could. The commodification of feminism got you wearing your feminism like a brand. Photo opportunities at marches to demonstrate you've made a stand. But are you an advocate though, or an adversary? I ask the question, so what's the truth? Do you advocate for me when you vote in that polling booth? So let me ask you another question. What is your feminism really for? It's a legitimate question to ask if you're black, brown and poor. Privileged white women preserving their own rights, even at the expense of my human rights. That we are women, therefore united, is a complete and utter fallacy. I am living proof that there is not enough solidarity because you don't lift whilst you climb in this current cultural paradigm. Vocal in private but silent in public when it really matters. Therefore, you do not qualify to tell yourself that you are somehow my ally. Is my discourse too political, visceral, hypercritical, analytical or impermissible because it makes you feel uncomfortable? Well, I don't care because I am fucking angry and I am fucking tired. So listen, I might be equal on paper, but that's not the reality. The Universal Declaration is not a guarantee. I am not an equal human being on this earth. I am not the same, both in value and in worth. And whilst the evidence is there, written in black and white, articles exclaiming my fundamental birthright, the intersection of my religion, race, class and gender means that I am always on the margins of whatever the agenda. And yet, I am equal to you. Want to know how I know? In the end, we all die. We all have to go. If death knows how to treat me with the same value and worth, why do you insist there's a difference whilst we live on this earth?